Hello guys, this is Lady speaking, and this time I will show you how to use the collection list. This current list that you can see is the list that Vita gave us, which you can also use to just check up your your members to see which one you have collected. I took this list and made an advanced one, which I worked out a bit and changed a few systems behind it to make it more easier for you, and also to make a better overview and other stuff. So I just show you how it will look now. This is the current list that we have. Here you can see all the groups that are already included in Vita or will come in the next time into Vita. I also put Lightsum and Tribe already in because they were announced that they will come next. Before I start, I will tell you that we made this list for you. So Maycat and I will also update the lists for you if there are any new, if they come any new soloists or groups or some other new stuff in it, like event cards, for example. So we will include this for you, so you don't need to do it by yourself. Okay? The only thing that you need to do is to write down your IVs or your cards that you have, and that's all. I will show you how it works now. Okay, so first of all, this is your overview. That's why it's I think overview is overview. I don't know how to explain it other way. Here you can see every collection and every card that you have checked up already in your IV list. It will count for you and show you if you have a completed collection already, and if you claimed it, you can just check it out so you see, this one I already claimed up, so I don't need to do it again. Okay, it's just easy as it is. This list is will show you how many IV cards you have on in this IV 10 cards you have in these groups. So it's also count the IV 10s on each rank. So this is for ESPA, they are for members and 5 ranks, so 20 cards. Okay, so it's easy to understand. This is the same for IV9 cards. For me, I only want to collect IV9 and IV10 cards because they're the highest that I can get in this game. That's why I also use the IV sheet a bit different than others, I guess. I will show you how. Okay. Now here you can see the amount of all the IV cards you have in your whole collection. This will show you all the IV cards 9 in your whole collections. This will show you how many collections you already have finished and claimed. This show you your IV collection. If you have already an IV collection done, then you can also check this out and it will count for you that you already have this group filled in with IV10 cards. Okay, and this show you how many soloists you already have, how many cards of soloists you already have, different ones. And this is the new feature that we added yesterday, and it will show you your paycheck of your collections of the week or of the current collection that you have. This sounds really complicated, and I know that some of you will say, oh God, do I need to do this all by myself? No, you don't need to do it. You just need to work with this list. And this is really easy to use with. So you go to your inventory and just check out your cards that you have and write down here. You can write down the IVs itself. So if you have, for example, a C Giselle in IV2, then you can write down 2. If you don't want to always put in the IVs because you don't know if you have already 7 of this Giselle or a 9 of this Giselle, and you don't want to always update this list. So you just want to have her anyway. It doesn't matter which IV it has. Just matter if it is an IV9 or an IV10. Yes. So you just go in here and can just write down a 0. So 0 means you own this card. That's all. If you write down a 9, this one will get green. And if you add a 10, it will get to yellow. And like you can see, I just write in 10. And if I go to my overview, it's already counted as 1. And here it shows you also you have 1 S bar on 10. Okay, so you don't need to really change this by yourself. It also works with this list. So if I go in here and just put down all my cards in. So for example, I just put in all my cards and I don't have Vita on as for example yet. So this will show you, oh, I already have my D, my C, my B and A collection full and done. I already have them. So I can just check them out and I know, okay, this ones I already finished. And here you can see now you have 4 collections of 276, 76 collections that are already included in a game, and you have 4 already completed. It's easy to understand, right? So here you can see now, if you just have these cards, it will give you a PC of 550. This is why it's really important to have different cards already in your collection. If you do drop and you see one of the cards has an X on it, just choose it. You don't need to collect these groups. It doesn't matter. Just have each card on your inventory at least once. Doesn't matter if you want to collect this this group or not, or is it your collection group or not. It doesn't matter anyway. Okay, so if you put down each card in here you have already, then it will count you your overview. Like I said, it will show you which collection you have, how many cards are missing for collecting, and so on. Okay? This is just easy explained. So I don't want to show you the system behind it because this would be really complicated. So for you, it's just important to write down here if you have the card by 0, for example, or if you want to keep it always updated with your IVs, then you can write any number on it just to make it clear. Here you can see the ranks of the card. So for Jenny, if you have Jenny D, then you write it here. If you have Jenny S, then you write it in here. The color of the number is also shown the rank of the cards. Yeah. Okay, this is, like I said, it's easy to make. You just the only thing that you need to do in the first place is to go through your whole inventory. It will take time. Yes, it will take time to write down all these cards in, but if you have it done it once, then you don't need to do it again, because you will only need to update it if you have new cards, for example, or if you have a 10 IV10 card of a card that you already have, then you can change the 0 to a 10, for example. Yeah. In my collection, I will show you later. I only use 0 for any IVs except 9 and 10. and I will show you how it looks in the end. Okay, so this is just an empty collection, so I can show you here how it works in general, and then I will show you how it could look like in the end. Okay, here you have now a little overview for the version 2 cards, which are included in the last few updates from Vita. Since there are only S cards in this time, I made a really short list for it to make it more overviewed, and this will also be sorted by the alphabetical order. So A groups will be in the first place, B, C, and like if they come out, I will always edit them in the right order. Yeah, this is the checklist for it. Since this one is always I have 10 cards, just my English. I just decide to make it as a checklist. So you can check out and it will count here for you. You have 2 ESPA cards in version 2, for example, since they all are IV10 cards, mostly. Yeah. No, I don't know. I need to um since they are all S cards, so now it's right. So if you want to have this as IV 2, I can also change it to IV2. Yeah. Okay, too many noises here. This one is for events. Just a second. This one is for event cards. So you have event. We already had a summer event with cards of different groups and different members, and not every member of a group is included in it. So that's why we made a summer list. Here you can write down also any IV and any other cards you want to have. This will count it for your collection paycheck. This is just important for your collection paycheck. It doesn't show you a collection in overview, so you won't find it in this list here. You can just see how many cards you already have from 160, for example. But this is just important for your call PC to get also calculated with it. Because every soloist and every summer event or Halloween or any event card will also count for your paycheck, even if they don't have a collection to collect from or to finish it or something else. Okay, so this is only important if you want to have your current PC on the right place. Yeah, I don't know how to explain. But yeah, so now the next one is the sample list. This is a bit hard to explain if there aren't any cards already in the list. I will show you this in my collection later better, but this is just a list of all the members that are included in the D rank, included in the C rank, included in the B rank, and so on. I will show you how it works in the next in my collection list. Okay, this is just a list for you if you want to have, for example, cards of your favorite favorite members. Then you can write down here your member, for example, Moonbyul from Mamamoo. And she is a rapper, so R. I also have S, R, and D already set it up for you guys. And you can just write down here your the role of the person, and then you can check it if you have it on S card already or on IV10 card. And here in this block you can just write down your current theme set if you want to have, for example, if you I can show you this in my wish list too. So, for example, I already written down the cards that I want to have already, and I already write down the cards that I want to have in my teams. You have the dancer, rapper, singer, and main team that you can set up for your teams, which will help you to do the dungeons on the different layers. So if you do dungeon dancer, then you need a dancer team. If you do dungeon rapper, then you need a rapper team, and so on. And so that's why I want to have stronger teams, and just want to add members on it that I like in my teams. So I try to write down the names firstly, and will I think I will change the order in the last thing anyway too. But the green ones are the ones that I already have on S and on IV10 and in my list. Yeah. So this is just a list for you. If you want to work with it, it's your decision. But you don't have to. It's just an overview over your teams and which cards you need to get to fill in your final groups, I guess. Okay, so this is how my overview looks like. I know it's a bit too much, yeah, so it's overwhelming at in the first place. But you can see all this checked collections I already have finished. I have 140 collections already done, which is not bad, I guess. But you can see I already missing a C6 card, for example, that you can see here. I'm missing a Classy B card, and so on. So you have an overview of the collections that you already have and how many cards you have missing. But in this time, you don't see which card you are missing in 6, for example. This way you need to go here and look for it. Or you can use your missing table. That's how I will show you how it works. So if I write down all my cards like I did in here, like you see, I only use 0 to add it just like as I have this card. And I already write down the 9 and the 10 of if I have a card. Oh wow, I have 9 cards of Minju. Okay, write down it here and just to have an overview of which cards I already have. So if I do this and I put down all my cards in, then I can go here and just click on D, and it will show you a list of groups that you already have. So Espa, I don't need any card of Espa anymore, so that's why it's Espa and there is no member under it. So I don't need any of these. And if I come to Lightsome, since Lightsome is not in the game yet, but I included it, then you can see here the members that are missing on D cards from this group. That's the same as Mamamoo. Mamamoo, I need Wasa, Moonbyul, and Solar still on D. And here on One Earth, it's Connie and Raven, and so on. So you can see a list of members that you still need on D rank. That's the same for C rank. So if you go here, you can see my BX of 6 is missing. That's the one I'm missing in my overview. Like I said, I know I am missing a 6C card, but I don't know which member is it. So I can see it in here too. I can see here the BX card. Okay, so that's the same as B card, and A card, and S card. Since you can see here on Espa, I need 3 S cards, so here are the members. And here I already finished Espa, so there is no member under it. It will get deleted from this list if you already have include here a 0 for any member of it. This will work automatically, so you can just write down here if you the only thing that you need to do is to keep this list updated. If you do that, this will work automatically. This will work this will work automatically. Yeah. So, and I also have my overview 2 list, but I didn't use it yet since I don't have any already. Yeah, my event card I already I can show you this both too. Yeah, in my event card, I write down my event cards in here that I have, and that's it. So since I don't need the event card anymore, I just say don't show it up. So I don't have that many tasks in here on the bedroom. And this is how the PC paycheck calculator works. So if you write down your cards, it will count it here for you and just calculate it for you how many call PC you will get for this collection. You can see this also if you do the command of call and SBAR, for example, and you will see in the top where it stands paycheck, then it will show you this amount of points in there, and this is the the whole cards together as a total. So this will be the amount of V coins I will get after 3 days, each 3 days. And like you see, the more different cards you have, that it's really better to have them. Doesn't it doesn't make sense to just collect one group. I mean, okay, if you are a big, I don't know, BTS fan and you want to have all the cards just by BTS, that's fine. You can just collect them, but also collect the other ones because you will need it. You will have to have you will need to have all the cards at least once to get better paycheck. On every 3 days you will get so much more V coins just for having cards. That's the easiest way how you can get V coins for. And each 3 days you will get for in my example you will get 34,000 V coins in 3 days without doing anything. And in the next 3 days you can get again 34,000. This will just get increased if you have newer cards, or this and will get updated if you do dungeon in your list. You can also see this if you do command PC for paycheck, then you can see the amount there too. And if you do this, you don't need to check it always if you already have all your cards in it written down, or if you forget any card, then you can see it in here too. If you see it in here to make it easier to find out if you have forget any card to write in. Yeah, that's why you can see that's why you should work with the list, and you should write down which cards you already owned. Yeah, that's it. I hope you have understand everything, and if you have any questions, just ask me. Thank you.